Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 4.
Here's a look at today's top 4 at 4. 2 people are behind bars after a family argument on Christmas night led to a fatal shooting. It happened just after midnight in Northern Township, Beltrami County. Deputies got a call from 36-year-old Janelle Johnson and her husband, 36-year-old Austin Johnson, after they went to their brother-in-law's house to confront him over an alleged domestic abuse incident. After a verbal argument, Janelle Johnson fired a shot, killing her brother-in-law, 48-year-old Jesse Ferris. Both Janelle and Justin are going to be in court tomorrow. And a woman from a Twin Cities suburb is dead after her family's ATV fell through a lake in Hubbard County. Police say it happened around 6:18 on Saturday evening in Lakeport Township. Ryan Peterson's family was traveling over at Lake Capcona when their ATV fell through the ice. He was able to get everyone out of the water, but his mother, Rose, was unresponsive. She was taken to Sanford Hospital in Bemidji before being airlifted in Fargo, where she died. The incident is still under investigation. And Dilworth police are asking for your help finding a missing pregnant teenager. 17-year-old Sierra Walsh was last seen on December 16th. She's 5'5", about 210 pounds, and 4 months pregnant. She has short, dark brown hair and several tattoos and piercings. Police say she could be with a man. If you have any information on Sierra's whereabouts, call Dilworth Police. And President Trump signed a government spending and COVID relief bill last night, narrowly avoiding a government shutdown. But Congress still has work to do. It could affect when you get your stimulus check. We'll have the latest from Capitol Hill coming up in just a minute. That wraps up today's Top 4 at 4. Now let's get a first look at our weather with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Hey, Hutch.
Hey, Callie, thanks so much, and I hope all of you had a wonderful holiday as we headed through the weekend. A couple of bouts with wintry weather making things a little white around here. Another round on the way. It's developing in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado heading into our evening. Much of the central portion of the plains in a winter weather advisory tonight, with more intense weather expected for portions of Nebraska and Iowa. For us, it doesn't hit tonight, so let's talk about things right now. Clearing skies and temperatures in the single digits for most, although there is warmer weather in the central Dakotas. Our skies have finally broken with a little bit of sunshine here in the FM area. Overnight, south wind increases. Temperatures will fall early, but steadily rise as we go towards daybreak as that system approaches. Callie, it does not impact your morning commute, but tomorrow's snow system will impact many of us for that afternoon commute with a few, if not several, inches of snow. I'll have the hour-by-hour details on what you can expect in your neck of the woods here in just a couple of moments.
All right, thanks so much, Hutch. And after nearly a week's delay, President Trump signed the government spending and COVID relief bill, averting a government shutdown. Today, House Democrats will push a vote on the president's demand for increased stimulus checks. Skylar Henry reports from Capitol Hill.
The House will be in order.
The House is set to vote on a bill to increase direct stimulus payments from $600 to $2,000, one day after President Trump finally signed the COVID relief bill into law.
It really is a disgrace.
The president's sudden shift on the bill brings relief to many financially strapped Americans, but his delay resulted in a one-week lapse in unemployment benefits for more than 14 million recipients. House lawmakers are also preparing to vote to override the president's veto of the critical defense bill that funds the U.S. military. The Senate is expected to hold a veto override vote on Tuesday.
Senate Republicans have not committed to bringing up a vote on increased stimulus payments. Senate Democrats are calling on President Trump to persuade them.
Today, I am telling Donald Trump, don't just talk about it, act. These Senate Republicans have followed you through thick and thin. Get them now to act and support the $2,000 checks.
President Trump played another round of golf Monday in South Florida. Meanwhile, President-elect Joe Biden continues to work on his transition from Delaware. Mr. Biden and Vice President-elect Harris met virtually with members of his national security and foreign policy teams. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The president sent a list of demands to lawmakers along with signing the COVID relief bill, which would include voting on increased stimulus payments, reviewing protections for tech companies, and looking into his claims of election fraud. And today is the day thousands of long-term care residents and staff started getting vaccinated for COVID-19. Minnesota health officials have been preparing for this day for at least a month. Here at St. Therese, a long-term care facility in a Twin Cities suburb, staff members have worked with the state for weeks to try to organize this vaccine clinic so it all runs smoothly. CVS officials will go door to door giving the Moderna vaccine to residents who all had to sign waivers if they wanted a vaccine. The facility says that most of their residents and staff wanted the vaccine, and they hope this means they are one step closer to getting things back to normal.
I think there's a lot of emotions right now regarding the vaccination process. The biggest emotion is gratefulness. We're grateful for this day. We're excited for what is to come. There's some hope in the future in regards to COVID-19 and maybe getting back to some normalcy.
Nearly 600 facilities in Minnesota will start getting vaccinations through CVS Health today. That's more than 63,000 people in total. And the CDC has issued new COVID vaccination guidance for people with underlying health conditions. The agency says these adults can get a vaccine when it becomes available if they do not have a history of severe allergic reaction to any of its ingredients. People with weakened immune systems or autoimmune disorders can also get a vaccine, but should be aware that it has not been thoroughly tested on these patients. Most importantly, these statements urge people to continue following safety measures like social distancing and wearing masks even after they are vaccinated. And the University of North Dakota is hosting a walk-up COVID-19 testing event in Grand Forks tomorrow. Testing will take place from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at UND's High Performance Center. People of all ages are welcome to participate, regardless of symptoms. Registration is recommended, but not required. And North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum released a statement honoring a late former state representative. Lyle Hansen of Jamestown passed away last Wednesday at the age of 85. Hansen represented District 12 in the House from 1979 to 2012 and taught history at Jamestown Public Schools, where he also was the head track coach. It says as a legislator, he was a staunch supporter of education in the outdoors, twice being recognized with the North Dakota Wildlife Federation's Legislative of the Year Award. Catherine and I extend our gratitude for his longtime service and deepest sympathies to his family, friends, and legislative colleagues. And a big thanks to everyone who joined us in helping the Great Plains Food Bank. So far, our virtual food drive has raised more than $24,000. We'd love to finish strong in these next few weeks. If you'd like to help your neighbors in need, there are a number of items you can donate and purchase right from your phone. Download our free VNL News app, look for the virtual food drive, and click to donate. And coming up on Valley News Live at 4, Nashville police have identified the suspect in a Christmas morning bombing, but it left them with even more questions. We'll have the latest next.
And our temperatures have fallen into the single digits after highs today reached the teens to near 20. It's a nice day out in the western part of our area in the James River Valley. Snow on the way for your Tuesday. Hour by hour details on exactly where and how much we're expecting coming up next.